Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Deja Vu here, bringing you the second set of Team 8 versus SKT1, and this is going to be one of the big guns for SKT. Bisu has appeared, and he is going to be Lucky Purple Protoss, and who will they ally? Who will the commentators ally? They are actually going to ally the Team 8 player, Bridge, and he's actually going to be in yellow now here at the 12 o'clock position. That is Bridge or Tyson, and I think he also goes by Han. So, whatever you may have heard of him as, those are the three names that I've heard of him, Han, Tyson, and Bridge. He's going to go with Bridge this game. I probably will end up calling him Tyson, that's what I know him best as. But he's at the 12 o'clock position in yellow. In red in the bottom right is Bisu. The map is Outlier, and if you've been watching my videos, you will know that this map gave us one of the coolest games ever of Jangbi versus Alone, where they basically attacked each other through the back. Basically Alone mined out the back minerals twice to get to Jangbi, and attacked Jangbi, and then Jangbi defended it, and then went back through and attacked back at Alone. It was pretty fun. It was a pretty cool game. If you haven't seen it, I would suggest go check it out. And there is the fans for Team 8, which are really going to be fans of individual players. I can't imagine people are like, oh yeah, Team 8's awesome. I love saying Team 8. I imagine they're like Jaedong fans, Baby fans, C fans. That's what most of them are. A lot of displaced MBC and Wasung Oz fans, We Made Fox fans. So at least that's what I'm assuming. And there is a gateway for Tyson. Nothing crazy going on there. Same for Bisu. So it looks like we're going to have a straight up game here early on. And yeah, see if either player is able to get any early game advantages. That last game was so short that like I feel like we've barely even started watching StarCraft, and we've already, we're already significantly into the series. We've already finished the game, man. I mean, I literally started casting about 12 minutes ago, and we're already a game in. And if you've ever tried casting, and you know like how much you have to like download and set up your next movie to go and edit and upload, and like how fast that is, it's actually kind of ridiculous how fast already that first game went. It's obscene. But yeah, here we go. Cybernex score going down for Tyson and Probes meeting each other. It looks like Bisu deciding to probe a little bit earlier, and he might be actually trying to do some little bit probe harassment here, maybe see some manor pylons perhaps. It's not maybe looking at the mineral lines up here, it doesn't look like there are as many places to manor pylon as there are in a lot of other ones, and there is a kind of oddly placed pylon for Tyson, and actually this actually could be kind of cool, because Bisu's going to be looking around for that second pylon. He sees that Zealot, so he knows there needs to be a second pylon somewhere. Bisu's going to go throughout Tyson's base. He's not going to see a pylon. He's going to assume that there's some sort of proxy tech. There is a proxy robo or DTs. Something like that is coming his way, so I would not be surprised at all to see Bisu turtle up here. And if Tyson plays this right, if he can clear out that probe, he could do something really cool where he just goes ahead and goes one gate straight into a Nexus, and Bisu will be basically so turtled and being so careful that it could actually end up giving Tyson a huge economic advantage. If this is it's a potential strategy that we could see here. It looks like Bisu, not knowing what's going on, has decided to throw down a second gateway straight up, not waiting to get down a robo or anything like that. Wants to be careful, not sure if there's maybe a proxy gateway or two that are going to be building just simply Zealots and Dragoons, so he's going to be a little bit careful here. And okay, so this is going to be 2 extra gateways for Tyson, so it is going to be a 3-gate Goon build, kind of a very odd looking 3-gate Goon build. And yeah, I mean, this is not the way that you'd normally see 3-gate Goon played. I think Bisu's a little bit confused as well, and I believe, is that Bisu's probe in the bottom left? Is he just wandering around the map trying to see if he can find anything? I think so. I think that's Bisu's probe down there. Yeah, he's just looking around trying to see if he can find anything. And I think this is going to be a case where he's going to hop across those minerals twice and hop back into Tyson's base and see what he can get. And Bisu failing with the probe jump. Yep, that is a probe jump. Well, let's see going. This is the longest probe jump ever, and it actually works! Look at that. Way to go, Bisu. It barely works, but it does work. And there's Best and Fantasy, 2 other players that we're very, very likely to see today, probably in the next 2 sets. I actually really love the SKT strategy of sending out your big 3 guns early and seeing what happens. See if you can just take the win early, or give your team such a huge advantage that you all but have it in the bag. I actually kind of like it. It's a different strategy, and I think it's different than what a lot of teams are doing, which is to try and save one of their players for later on in the series. That's kind of cool. I like seeing that. And Bisu this time does fail with the probe jump, and the second time he will succeed. Yes, he will succeed. And here's the first-person view of Bisu. as we see him maneuvering his units on defensively and wandering throughout Tyson's base now, seeing that there's still no tech completely. He's just got to be like, what is going on? Well, his next move will be to go to the natural expansion, I imagine. And it looks like we do have a fight coming on here, and Tyson actually outnumbered in terms of goons, so he's got to be really careful right now. Bringing in a couple of reinforcing goons and actually may be able to take this. Does manage to pick off one of the Dragoons and may actually pick off the second one, so he may actually be able to get an advantage here in this fight. And a 5th Dragoon comes in here. The extra gateways for Tyson are going to start kicking in right now. And so Bisu is in full retreat. His robotics facility is up. Surely he's waiting for his support bay, unless he already threw down an observatory. So he is really on the defensive right now. And Tyson is actually going to try and bust down this ramp. Here he goes. This is very, very dangerous for him. And it looks like he's actually going to come out on the loser's end of this. The Dragoons for Bisu are too many, and the probes coming off the line as well. So it looks like Bisu is going to be able to defend against this. Yes, with the probes off the line, Bisu is going to be able to defend against this, at least for now. But Tyson just not giving it up, continuing to stream Dragoons in and trying to bust his way down this ramp. And here he comes once more, and he is going to get down the ramp. The support bay is done, but no Reaver yet. And one Dragoon rallied is going to go down very, very quickly. So it looks like Bisu actually in trouble here. Bisu could lose this game right here. Down to just 3 goons, down to 2 goons, down to just 2 goons right now. And Tyson microing his butt off right now, picking off probes as well. So Bisu really hurting right now. Bisu losing probes. Bisu behind in Dragoons needs that Reaver out ASAP. Down to just 1 Dragoon right now, and Bisu dependent upon that Reaver popping out any second now. Completely dependent upon it, and it is not going to happen. Not going to be in time. The Dragoons are all dead. Here comes some more probes off the line. The Reaver is out with 2 Dragoons. Just, I mean, this would have to be some of the best Reaver Scarabs, some of the best micro you've ever seen for Bisu to come out of this. But if there's any Protoss player that could come out of this kind of a position with a win, it would be Bisu. Unfortunately, the pylon does go down, so those gateways and that robotics facility are unpowered. And now, I mean, this is just getting this might be too much even for Bisu Micro. And that Reaver does go down, and that will be that. The GG coming in from Bisu. Tyson, Bridge, Han getting the win for Team 8. So Team 8 going up 2-0, and will actually have the opportunity to make this an extremely short series. They will have a sweep opportunity in the 3rd set. Who saw this coming? Wow, who saw this coming? Jaedong over Sack, certainly not surprising, but Bridge over Bisu, definitely a bit of a surprise. And to see SKT on the ropes early, not something we've seen. I don't know if we've seen this all season, where they've lost the first 2 games. Maybe against, I think they might have gotten swept by KT once, and I think that's the only thing. I think they got swept by KT once, and that's the only other time that SK has gone down 2-0. Not something that you see every day. So this should be interesting. We're going to go on into the 3rd set and see if SKT can extend this series, or if Team 8 can complete their sweep. I will see you guys all there.